My name is Dr. Thurka Sangaramurthy. I'm an anthropologist and a public health researcher at the University of Maryland. My work, primarily for the past 18 years, has been on HIV disparities, particularly among African American and Black immigrant groups in the southern United States and the Caribbean. I really wanted to focus on African American women. I think that their stories have not been told. I also wanted to look at what it's like to be a Black woman with HIV in a place like Prince George's County. That isn't necessarily DC, and it's not necessarily Baltimore. It's a very sort of unique place. There's not just one kind of idealistic woman who suffers from HIV. And that's really the narrative that we've gotten for over 30 years. The Black woman who's a prostitute, right? Or the Black woman who's a drug addict. And that is not the case here at all. And I wanted to be able to tell a very different kind of narrative. I wanted them to tell a very different kind of narrative.
I was diagnosed back in 2010. So the first thought that I thought was, I'm going to die. That was the absolute first thought. How am I going to tell my children I'm about to die? Because I wasn't educated. I went through depression really bad. Went through a divorce. But for some reason, it seemed like when I was going through depression, also on this side, I was going through promotion at my job. And I tell people it's kind of like a Rubik's Cube. On one side, it was turned one way, and then I had benefits coming this way. And so I slowly started realizing that that's just life. I just had to just turn the cube. So it felt good to know that, wow, this professor actually sees that we matter, and she wants to do something about it. She wants to actually make us a part of history.
You know, they should be in the history book. These narratives should be everywhere. I don't think that it's just about HIV. It's one of the things that connects these women, but their history is part of our collective history, and that to me is important.